Hail and Mashes Adventures! Welcome to the world of Baldurs Gate 3. It's me, the Spud King, and I present to you my new wizard build. So today we will be making Conjuration School Wizard. For today's race of choice I picked Halfling, and yes, as always you can pick whatever race you like for this build. It will work just as nice. I will just explain why I picked Halfling, so you can adjust and make your race pick maybe on these futures. So Halfling will get this lucky die, so you can roll one on attack roll, ability check or saving throw, and you will do them a lot with my today's build. And Brave gives advantage on saving throws against being frightened. It's pretty nice too. Most importantly, I picked Subrace Strongheart Halfling, and I get the Strongheart Resilience, so I have advantage on saving throws against poison and resistance to poison damage. And that's nice, why not to have it? And as you can see, we are playing wizards and we're getting our cantrips. So we will roleplay 100% today with conjuration spells. So we're picking, instead of our basic combination, Firebolt, Shocking Grasp, Minor Illusion, we're getting this Poison Spray, Acid Splash, and Shocking Grasp, of course. Next one, our spells. As always, picking some nice utility spells for our day that will last all day, so basically we become stronger, Long Strider, and Mage Armor, of course. Mage Armor gives us armor, Long Strider gives us movement speed in the battle, and when we're playing this Halfling, we got lower movement speed, so this is nice addition. Then we're getting Fog Cloud and Grease, this is like two conjuration spells, and we're getting Burning Hands and Magic Missile. So Burning Hands is nice combination with Grease, Magic Missile is nice combination just to have ability to attack when you need it. Our background is Entertainer, and that's important because as Halfling we are really weak guy and we need this acrobatics proficiency to get resistance of being shoved, and that's really important stuff too for our strategy today. We got nothing into Strange, we got 16 in Dexterity with +1 bonus, Constitution 14, Intelligence 16, and it's our main primary ability with +2 bonus, and Wisdom 10, Charisma 10. So most importantly, you can just check out and see this stuff. We got 14 Constitution. Why that? Mages most of the time require this concentration, and they need Constitution for keeping their concentration. But as a Conjuration School Wizard, that's not so important. More on that later. So we can prepare for spells in advance, and we will prepare most of the time just Long Strider, Mage Armor to buff us in the game, and for the first levels just stick with damaging spells like Magic Missile and Burning Hands, and we will continue in the game. So as level 1 wizard you will get access to these 3 cantrips which can be casted and do damage to enemies, and you can cast them as much as you like, just like that. So they don't require any resource, it's cantrips, but there's some spells, Burning Hands in the spell, level 1 spell, and require a level 1 spell slot. If you cast it, you will lose your spell slot, just like that. So as wizard you can recover your spell slot, and that's basically how you want to start your game, because spell slots require long rest to recharge them. And basically as wizard you want to start with Mage Armor to increase your armor class, and then with Long Strider it's ritual if it casted outside of the combat, and it will require no spell slots. Just like that you will lose 1 spell slot only to buff yourself with 2 buffs instantly, and use Arcane Recovery to recover your spell slot of level 1, and you can go into the battle and use 2 spells in 1 battle. But first of all we will level up. On second level we're picking our subclass, and today it's Conjuration Wizard. So as Conjuration Wizard you will get ability to buy your spells from spell scrolls with a discount, conjuration spells, that's nice ability, and you get this ability to create or destroy water. And when you're leveling up, you get in this ability to get new spells and more prepared spells. As wizard, every spell that you learn from scrolls or just by leveling up, you will know the spells, but you can use in 1 battle only prepared spell. So just like that, decide what spells you need. For my build, we can pick, for example, Ice Knife and Witch Bolt. And let's go to level 3. Level 3 will unlock us level 2 spells. And there's nice conjuration spells. Misty Step is must-have spell, and Flaming Sphere is very cool one. So just like that, let's go and I will show you how this early game wizard will play out. So rules not changing, you still need to use Mage Armor and Long Strider in the start of the day, but you can kinda play differently, so I will remove them from my spellbook and change them to another spells. So we kinda got different combinations. First of all, we can just basically create this fog stuff and make it harder for enemies to hit us, and if you got dark vision on other characters, it will be easier for them to hit them in this fog. Additionally, you can use grease on this fog, because grease not require you concentration, while fog requires you concentration, and if guys on the grease will fail saving throws, this grease will make them prone and they will lie on their backs. While they lying on their backs, you can use your burning hands. It's like this area damage spell, and it will light up this grease and create additional explosions, or you can go and use flaming sphere instead. So whatever you like. So you can use your flaming sphere, it will create little sphere basically, and just like that, as you can see, the sphere will light up the stuff too. So grease lights up after it contacting with any type of flame, and you can basically increase this stuff with grease and make explosions too. So you can control your flaming sphere, cast grease over it, and it will create explosion. Another combination is to create or destroy water. So basically you can create water, you even can create water to destroy this fire, and you just created water or steam cloud. And you created electrified steam if you're using any electricity in this steam, just like that. So everyone who will go in this steam will be electrocuted, and they will be wet, and wet inflicting additional damage from lighting sources, and that's like crazy stuff. That's crazy stuff how you can combine all the spells, and I guess that's like a lot of fun too. Additionally, don't forget, when you get this water, you can basically light up this water with any electricity source. It will create electrified water with same rules, and ice knife for our ice damage to create this frozen field, and frozen field acts like grease, so basically everyone can get prone on this stuff. And you can combine this double surface, but the grease always will win after versus ice, and you will lose versus grease, just like that. So I guess it's like funny combinations. Let me show you them in the game. So basically on first turn you want to create this flaming sphere. It will be created for 10 turns. You can create it on your enemy, just like that, and you will get your new ally in the field. And then you basically run away from the fight as a mage, because you're long range fighter, you don't need to go inside the fight. So with the sphere you can basically attack your enemies just like that, go and ram into the people. And with this flaming sphere doing some damage, you can go and set up some stuff. So as I told you can make this obscured zone, so enemies will have hard time to do any stuff, and you basically can do whatever you like. You can go and put some grease on them, you can basically cast any spells on them. So be creative and do whatever you like. I like to use grease and then just jump with this flaming sphere into the action and attack our enemies. Just like that you can win everything with just this little sun. And if you need to remove this flaming sphere, if it's affecting your allies, because when they stand nearby they getting damage each turn, you just press over here to end your concentration and it will disappear. So it's pretty fun style to play right now, but it will become a lot cooler when we level up a little bit more. So level 4 we get an additional cantrip, and we don't care, pick whatever you like. We don't care about cantrips anymore, we got everything we need. So we got additional spells, kinda the same, we're waiting later levels. So basically you can pick some utility stuff depending on what your team needs. Maybe you need some concentration on this health person sometimes, most of the time not. Most of the time we will play this guy, this awesome wizard, as crazy damage dealer. So just pick whatever conjuration spells you will find. So good spells from level 2 will be Cloud of Daggers. Very nice spell, it will create some daggers, and you can go pick some see invisibility to cast it and see invisible guys. So it's like useful stuff in some areas, pretty useful stuff in some areas. And most importantly we get an additional feat, and for our feat of choice we get an additional intelligence, because intelligence is our main attribute. Level 5 will give us ability to get some spells from level 3, and there's some nice spells like Stinking Cloud. It will create a cloud of gas, and this gas will prevent enemies from taking actions in this spot. So it's nice, like defensive stuff. You can cast a cloud on yourself, you won't be able to do actions by yourself in this area, but enemies can't attack you if they got only melee actions, for example. And another good one is Slit Storm, if you need to break concentration of other creatures. So level 6 gives us spinning transportation teleport. And we basically can teleport to nearby unoccupied space or swap places with an ally. So it can be used as action, and it can be used like Misty Step, but Misty Step uses bonus action and this uses action. That's like a worse version of Misty Step, but I will show you how you can use it actually with some fun and cool stuff. For spells, we don't care, pick whatever you like. There's basically a lot of good spells that you can use, that you may want to use, and just use them. I will show you just most important spells that will be used in my strategy and my tactics, but that's not like... But we don't need like a lot of spells for this tactic to work, so you can be completely versatile and use any spells you like. So as Conjuration Wizard, you can even go into a Conjure Elementals, have a lot of summons with you, you can even go into Animate Dead, some kind of necromancy guy, because summons is kinda cool. They will do damage while you doing your stuff, and we will play like controlling, damaging area guy. So that's like crazy stuff we will do. And basically, if you want, summons will work nicely. But for now, we're picking this Avard's Black Tentacle Conjuration spell. Then on level 8, we're getting additional spells. We don't care right now too much, pick whatever you like. Most importantly, we get an additional feat, and we want to increase our intelligence right now. So our intelligence maxed out on level 8. We now got really strong mage in our hands, and on level 9 we get access to this level 5 spells, and that's our bread and butter, Cloud Kill. So this doing 5d8 poison damage, and this will last for a few turns while you keep in concentration. That's like cool part. Again, as I told you, Conjuration spells is basically summons and some poison stuff, so we won't play summons today. I won't show you them because I got some different summoners videos, but you can definitely play summoners. And our most important level is level 10. So basically, when we're taking damage, when we concentrated on Conjuration spell, this will not break our concentration. We don't even need these feats, Warcaster and other stuff to keep our concentration, to being able to keep our concentration. We will keep our concentration forever. That's crazy, crazy stuff. That's crazy school of magic. So we pick any cantrip, we pick any spell we like, we don't care too much. And in my opinion, that's like one of the strongest wizards actually. Like Evocation Wizard is nice because he not damaging his allies when using evocation spells like Fireball. But this one is like crazy dude. So from level 6, there's no Conjuration spells besides Arcane Gate, and you basically making 2 portals, and you and your allies can go and teleport to them. That's nice, cool spell, but we don't care about this spell too much. So from level 6, just get some damage stuff like Disintegrate, and that's it. And basically our wizard is kinda done, our strategy is kinda done, but all we need to get to level 12 and get our last feat. So last feat will be Elemental Adept Acid, and this will give us ability to basically remove resistance of enemies who have resistance to acid damage. If I'm correct, and I hope I am, this will increase damage of our Cloud Kill and other stuff that uses poison, and that's like basic idea of this build. But is this necessary? No, 100% no. We got additional stuff that we can use, but this will work only if you not picked Halfling. So if you pick race that is proficient with medium armor, last level can be medium armor master, and you will add +3 instead of +2 modifier to your armor class when you're wearing medium armor. So basically your idea of this late game wizard will be to get this medium armor, shield, nice armor, so basically, and add this 16 dex to your armor. Just like that. But for now, Elemental Adept Acid. And let's go show you this late game monster in the fight. So our basic idea, what we can do, we can go and teleport with Misty Step forward in some nice area, and then we can go and change our positions with our ally. So if he is not able to go into the fight, that's how we can use this spell. That's really funny use of this spell, but you definitely can use this stuff. So that's nice when your tank somehow can't go into the battle, so you can lose your first turn, just to put your tank in nice position with your Misty Step and changing places with him. Something like that. So that's how you can use your transposition teleport ability. So what are you doing in the battle? Basically you're using your concentration spells, this Avard's Tentacle, crazy tentacles. They will do a lot of damage to enemies. Not a lot, but 3d6 is still nice. And coolest part, you can't lose your concentration basically. So you will always get this concentration going on, and every spell that you're doing will be up for as long as possible. So this cloud kill, you're just basically creating this poisonous cloud and you can teleport it on next turn, just like that. And this stuff doing some damage, this stuff doing 5d8 poison damage. And additionally it blinds foes. So that's like coolest part about this cloud kill. Cloud kill, while doing damage, it's not blinding our allies. That's like coolest part. So as you can see, our ally totally fine. She's dying, but that's like okay, I guess. But she's not blind, so that's like cool part. Still, they don't want to be in this cloud. And basically what you want to do in the battles is to have your high-level spells like Cloud Kill, like Tentacles, even upcasted Cloud of Daggers. You can upcast it up to level 6 and they will do a lot of damage. They will do 12d4 damage in one turn. And you will keep your concentration on these spells. So you just do these Tentacles, they creating this hard surface, and they doing damage when enemies fail saving throws. And you don't need to keep this concentration. You need to keep this concentration, but you can't lose it. That's like crazy part. So you pick your spell, do this like hard zone, really dangerous zone on the battlefield, and then use your cantrips, use your basic damaging spells like Magic Missile. Some spells from level 2, level 3 is nice. You can pick Scorching Ray with this, you can pick your summons with this, you can pick like Fireball with this, you can pick Thunder Wave with this, so you can use this Thunder Wave and basically push enemies on these areas, just like that. So I guess it's time to go into big battle and show you this, how this will damage crazy dudes. So basically you can start with basic Cloud Kill, just like that. You cast it on enemies, enjoy they dying, and just use Misty Step to teleport into another place, just like that. That's your start of the battle. And like you saw, we're being attacked, we can't lose our concentration. This guy standing in this cloud, that's not a great idea, but okay, we can basically on next turn move our cloud with this bonus action. So we want to use any spell slots, and that's your idea, to use it one turn on one place, then enemies move. Use it on different place on next turn. This will create different zone over here, just like that. And again, you can use your level 2 spell just to teleport anywhere you like. And as you can see, while it's red like one turn, yeah, it's not that bad. So as you can see, we can see like Cloud Kill, creating cloud for 10 turns basically, and it's doing this damage every turn. So that's like how it works. Still, changing place of this cloud requires you an action, so don't forget it. So you can't use any other spells when you're using this one. And the only thing we can do is just basically move this stuff. And as you can see, this Mind Flayer can't survive this stuff. Make sure to have good aim with it, so you won't kill your teammates, and good stuff to do it, to press O button, and you will get this tactic view, and you can aim more carefully to hit only enemies. That's like nice idea to do. OMG, what's up with you? What's up with you? Okay, he's fine. And yeah, you can basically shove enemies in this stuff if it's possible, and they will still get some damage. And basically don't forget to use your other cool spells, like Flaming Sphere still works, Tentacles still works, very cool stuff. So that's like nice and very hard to resist area. And while most of the spells like Grease requires dexterity saving throws, these Tentacles require your strength saving throw. And that's like a cool part about this spell, because it's a different saving throw. And while enemies having hard time to even move around, you can basically go and finish them with Disintegrate and other spells, just like that. I hope you enjoyed this crazy wizard build, and you will have fun playing it in Baldurs Gate 3. There's a cool video on the screen right now, you can go and watch it too, and see you in the next videos, guys.